Hello, one and all, and welcome to my podcast session on importance of communication skill in the legal field. Today, we have one special guest with us, Mr. Subodh Kumar Prasad, who is the one of the renowned lawyer of Gaya District Court and is legal advisor of Central University of South Bihar and of several NGOs. Hello, sir, and welcome to my session. How are you?
Fine. Welcome, Abhishek. How are
Sir,
you?
I'm also fine, so thank you, sir. Sir, since you have been practicing in this field for the past 15-20 years odd, and you have a lot of experience in this field. So, sir, what is the difficulty that you have faced in the early career, being a lawyer in your career?
Actually, I am practicing here for last about 25 years.
Yes, sir.
I joined bar in the year 1996.
Yes, sir.
And honestly speaking, I didn't face any such problem which can be said to be very prominent or important. It's a part of life. I enjoyed my profession very well, and I'm also enjoying it. So, uh, from my point of view, in field of practice, uh, I didn't face any such problem.
Okay, sir. So, sir, can you please tell us all the viewers there what are the basic of communication that a lawyers must keep in mind while arguing in the court of law?
Uh, Two things are very important
Yes, sir.
from point of view of a lawyer. The knowledge of law definitely it's, uh, it's the most essential part. The case which you are going to argue before a particular court, particular judge. So you must know the specific points of law, your the party which you are representing, whether it is prosecution or defense, and you must have a good and sound knowledge of Evidence Act. Without having a sound knowledge of Evidence Act, I don't think that it is possible for a lawyer to succeed in it.
Yes, sir.
Apart from that, which I experienced over the last 25 years, apart from having a good knowledge of the legislation and law and principles of law, it is very important to read the mind of the judge as well.
Yes, sir.
So that's why we sometimes discuss and say that apart from learning law, it is also important to learn the mind of the judge. Because in India, uh, uh, of course, law is common, but you'll find that on a particular point,
Yes.
different judges have different opinions. So, actually, what the particular judge is thinking, what is his approach, that is one of the important part of practice as well.
Sir, in your opinion, what do you think? Is that the written communication which matters more, or that the way in which you are pleading in the court which matters more?
See, both are complementary to each other. The written communication is the pleading, what we call pleading. Now, pleading becomes more important in civil law. In civil matters, pleading is more important because you cannot argue beyond pleading in civil matters. So, that is the most important part. Drafting is very important. Similarly, the argument part is also important because whatever a person or a lawyer pleads or he shows his written skill in a plaint or whatever it may be, unless and until he communicates it effectively to the particular judge, so he cannot get a favorable order. So both are important, both are complementary.
Okay, sir. Sir, since you have graduated your law degree a long time back, so what changes do you experience in today's era and 30 years back era when you were as a law school career?
Uh, I experienced a sea change, Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
Actually, when we were studying law, it was very limited. There was a very limited scope, and we were only confined to the books and journals. We didn't have more opportunities of interaction as you are interacting just right now. So there has been a sea change, and it is a positive change. It has been a positive change. Now there are moot courts are regularly promoted by all the institutes. In our times, I remember that there was no provision of a moot court also. It was only interaction with the teachers and professors. So there has been a very big change, and it's a positive change.
Yeah, opportunities were limited at that point. Very less opportunities. You have to be theoretical only, and directly you
Yeah,
have to practice it
definitely.
on the floor.
Right. Opportunities were limited, and the scope was also very limited. Nowadays, for students, law students, there are ample opportunities.
Yes, sir.
There are law firms, abundant law firms, corporate houses. So one can easily get an employment, if we call it employment. Then there are so many opportunities. In our times, if you are pursuing law, then there was hardly any scope either for apart from either practicing in court of law or joining judiciary as a judge or magistrate.
Yes.
So now the field has changed too.
Yes, sir. So, being a veteran lawyer in this field, what is the message that you want to convey to the beginners or somebody like us who is in the law school, that how to improve the communication skill?
First of all, I do not consider myself to be a veteran lawyer. I'm still a student, and this is the beauty of this profession that until our life, we continue to learn,
Yeah.
and this learning process has never to be stopped. If this mindset is uh, uh, we consider ourselves to be a teacher or not to be a learner, then that will be the end of the career.
Oh, yes.
So so this is the first thing. Secondly, I'd definitely say that for business there are so many opportunities, and the field has expanded too much.
Yes.
But the most important thing is a discipline, learning, and uh, your mm, these two the most important things are Abhishek. I think this is the more important for any beginner. You just go on learning and reading books, interacting with persons, try to solve their whatever problems they put to you. You have an acumen to solve those problems. So these are the most important.
Yes, that's the last final question to you, sir, since you are time constrained. Final question is that, sir, since if we are from Bihar and we are from a belt where people tend to speak very often, where people tend to hesitate in speaking. While I was doing my podcast, I went to some of lawyers and said that, sir, I wanted to take your podcast for just 10-15 minutes. And people hesitate while speaking. So, what is the main reason that people hesitate in speaking while in front of camera, while in front of a people? They just used to say that, no, I can't do that. I have that written power. I can write for 2, 4, 5 pages, 10 pages odd. But I can't speak
Uh,
for 3 minutes.
that depends, and it varies from individual to individual. I won't say that in our area, or especially in Bihar, it is a problem at all, because we have very good scholars from Bihar. We have so many judges here, veteran lawyers here, and so far as Gaya is concerned, I'm, I'm proud to say that our bar association has produced a number of eminent lawyers who are still known for their vocal strength and argument.
Yes, sir.
I remember one of the prominent lawyers here was Shri Akari Anirudh Prasad. Uh, he used to visit several district courts, and we learned from him the way of argument, how forcefully he put his points before the court. So
No, sir,
Maybe
I'm
your
not.
experience, maybe some of the persons might have hesitated, but I don't think it's a general problem.
I'm not talking about the uppermost or the cream layer of lawyers. They are really excellent lawyers, but I'm talking about the middle segment. They always hesitate while speaking.
Maybe Abhishek, there is a bitter truth, uh, and you might have also experienced it, that very few of us,
Yes.
of legal fraternity, lawyers, have joined this profession by choice.
Yes.
Most of them have joined this profession uh, by compulsion.
By compulsion,
So it
yes.
is, yeah, that is the bitter truth. That is the
Yes.
bitter truth. Uh, uh, People may disagree with my opinion, but this is what I have seen through my years of practice. That several persons have joined this profession simply because they could not get placement anywhere else.
Yes.
That is, that may be the problem with those persons. But whoever has joined this profession with choice and with aptitude to learn and to serve the society through this profession, I don't think that there would have been any problem in those people in communicating with each other. Because communication is the essential part of this profession.
Yes, sir.
Unless and until whatever I'm speaking to you, I may be wrong, I may be right, you may disagree with me, you may agree with me. That is another part. But
Yes,
the
sir.
thing that the but thing that I'm speaking to you, I'm communicating with you. So that is the most important. And if a lawyer is not competent to communicate whatever he wants to put before the particular court or judge, then then this
We
is
will
unacceptable.
thanks a lot, sir, for joining in. It was a wonderful and interactive session with you, sir. I hope that I didn't take too much time of yours.
No, no, no. It was nice, very nice talking to you, Abhishek. Thank you very much, and all the best for your future. I
Yes, sir.
hope you will excel in the field, and all my blessings are with you.
Thanks a lot, sir. I hope that I will meet you again with yet another session with you, sir.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir.